Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Roger's Reflections on Tuesday, February 2nd, in the year 2021. Today I'm going to be reading to you a passage from the last chapter of the book of 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 16, verse 13. These are some of the words, last words at the end of Paul's letters. He kind of says, all right, final message. And oftentimes they're very pointed, very to the point, very blunt. He doesn't beat around the bush. He says, here are some important things I want you to do. And a lot of times these messages are very powerful for us. And I think today is a good one for what we're dealing with now. He says, keep alert. Stand firm in your faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Let everything you do be done in love. Keep alert. Stand firm in your faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Let everything you do be done in love. To the church that is dispersed right now, whoever's reading this, whoever's watching this, many times, many of us either haven't been together with other believers in almost a year, or we've been with them periodically, sporadically. If we have been attending, sometimes we stop and we have to go do it virtual, and we see people on Zoom, or we sit across and we wave at people and we don't hug, we don't touch. It's been difficult. It's been difficult for people of faith, and there are some who have wandered, who have said, apparently I don't need this as much as I thought I did. Or they've just gotten busy with life, and sometimes we allow good things to just kind of slip away, and we get caught up with other things, and we think, oh, well, when everything's back to normal, I'll go back. It's kind of like when everything gets to normal, I'll start my exercise program again. I'll start eating right. You can do that for a while, but a lot of times it just kind of fades away because life gets in the way. And so for a lot of people, life and the pandemic and just all this other stuff has gotten in the way of our faith. And so I think this passage from Paul is important for us to remember. He says, keep alert, be aware of God at work in our world. Stand firm in your faith. Even if you aren't getting what you used to get, aren't receiving the infusion of the gospel that you're used to receiving when you go to church. Because a lot of times we go to church and we leave just feeling great. And it's a wonderful infusion into our lives, and we don't get the same thing over the internet. We don't get the same thing watching a video. I get that, even as I'm the one doing the videos. I get that. But stand firm in the faith. Sometimes filling your spiritual cup is harder than others, and this is one of those times when it is more difficult. But we still need to stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. The world needs your faith now more than ever. We need people of faith. We need strong people of faith. We need people who are courageous, who are willing to stand up and willing to be compassionate, be kind, be gracious, be just, live righteously, be holy. We need people like that out in the world to speak truth in love to the world. We need that more than ever, and you've got to be courageous to do that. You've got to be strong to do that. And then finally, this last thing, he says, let everything you do, everything, be done in love. Can we say that? When someone says something that just really goes against our grain, it might irritate us, might make us mad, might make us worried. Why are people like that? And we want to respond. We want to, and sometimes we do, and sometimes, but are we responding in love? And there may be times when we need to say, what you have said is wrong. But can we do that in a way that is loving and and builds up the body of Christ and points people to God. Um, it's let everything you do be done in love. It's tough. I think it's important. It's necessary. Um, keep alert. Stand firm in your faith. Be strong. Be courageous. Do everything in love. And let's see what God will do in our lives this week. Take care, my friends. We'll talk to you tomorrow.